Autumn. Autumn brings cool weather, warm soil, and more frequent light rains. This is the best time of the entire year for seeding your lawn. All of the environmental conditions are changing to the advantage of new seedlings. The life forms that compete with grass are less threatening now. Most weeds are at their life's end. Grubs and other insects will be consuming less as they mature and prepare to dig deeper to survive the winter. The hot, humid conditions of summer that favor diseases are being replaced with drier and cooler air. Now is the best time to plant in the entire year. Grass seeds will germinate quickly in the warm soil and will grow to be a mature plant by spring. High nitrogen fertilizers will help the grass plants to thicken and spread. Most growth focuses on crown and root development, so lawn mowing is moderate. Once the young grass has been mowed twice, we also recommend spot spraying for perennial weeds. Weeds can be annual or perennial. Perennial weeds are best controlled in autumn, while annual weeds in the spring. If you are unsure which weeds are perennial, wait until after the first frost to spray. Annual weeds will have died by this point. The well-fed grass will quickly fill in any spots left from weeds. Winter. Nutrients are stored in the roots throughout the cold winter. As the grasses stay short, growth will take place at any time when the soil is not frozen solid. Now is the best time of the entire year to apply fertilizer. Fertilizers used this time of year will produce the strongest grasses for next season's lawns. The gentle fall rains and winter snow cause very little runoff or waste. Feeding grass plants at this stage of life is by far the most beneficial way to boost growth. Fertilizing your lawn multiple times, autumn and winter, is the best way to bring out the most of your lawn for the spring. Utilize high nitrogen and acid-type fertilizers. Public water and native limestone soils tend to be alkaline. The acidifying fertilizers will help lower pH levels and make micronutrients more available. Iron, in particular, is much more available under these acidifying conditions and is a main contributor to dark green color in grass. Spring. Spring is when the mature grass will flower and produce seed. This process will cause the grass to grow rapidly, even without fertilizer. If left uncut, the grass will grow to its natural height of 18 inches or more. This will continue as the days get longer, hotter, and drier. Spring feeding with fertilizers high in nitrogen is going to cause multiple problems. This can't be stressed enough. You will end up mowing more often and causing soft growth that is prone to disease. Runoff from rain and storms will cause waste and other environmental problems. Apply a pre-emergent herbicide in late March or early April to prevent weeds from growing. This is the most effective method to control weeds, and it gives the grass a chance to develop without the competition. Make sure this is a straight pre-emergent or one with a slow-release, low-nitrogen source to avoid an over-fertilization problem. If this application is maintained for several years, the sources of the weed seed will be reduced, and the grass can grow thicker and without competition from weeds. Summer. As the hot, dry days of summer approach, the grass begins to go dormant, preparing for the heat and drought. You will mow your lawn less frequently as the environment and physiology of the grass is changing. Grubs are a regular problem and should be treated for yearly. Adult June bugs, masked chafers, or Japanese beetles are difficult to control. So treat for the young grubs that emerge from mid-May to mid-June to ensure pest control all summer long. Most other insects and diseases can be treated for as conditions trigger their growth. Low nitrogen, slow-release organic fertilizers are best used at this time of the year. The hot summer conditions favor the microbes that break down and release the nutrients from the organic fertilizers. This also helps keep a healthy population of microbes in the soil for the breakdown of thatch and other organic processes. For a dark green lawn, use a fertilizer that is high in iron. If you are going to irrigate and continuously provide water to your lawn through the summer months to prevent it from going dormant, You should apply 1 inch of water per week. This can be done as a single application or split into multiple waterings. If regular watering is not possible, remember that allowing healthy grass to go dormant is never a problem. The only time this proves deadly is on immature spring seeds or newly sodded lawns. A young grass plant seeded in the spring is only a few months old. It does not have the maturity or proper water reserve to go dormant and will die if malnourished. This is why it is so important for seedlings to take foothold and be planted in autumn. Proper lawn care takes attention and work, but once you understand the life cycle of grass through the seasons and time your treatments accordingly, your tasks become easier and get better results all year long.